bring back manly men?
We haven't gone anywhere.
Well, why are we asking the question? Well, it's because US conservative author Candace Owens thinks manly men are disappearing. And this is why. Harry Styles wore a dress on the cover of American Vogue.
And I also thought that this cover is so controversial. There was so much discussion, opinion, debate.
So there was a lot of people very upset about the fact that Harry Styles wore a dress on Vogue.
Is there not an argument that women should wear dresses, men should, when they do magazine shoots, just look like men? Why do men need to wear dresses? I mean, I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm not saying I'm for it. I'm just saying it's all a bit weird.
For the same reason that women are allowed to wear trousers.
Yeah, but Harry Styles just looks a bit weird here. I mean, he's not going to go out, is he, for dinner like this?
Avalanche of conservative outrage.
What we are seeing with the Vogue article is not just an attempt to be transgressive, obviously. It's an attempt to redefine masculinity itself. I mean, this is overt in the article.
Who cares about what Ben Shapiro thinks about fashion?
Hey there, my dudes. I am Laddie, and this is my floor. This is the mess at which my Christmas wrapping has left my room in. So please bear with me, and I'm holding my camera because I didn't bring my stand with me, and I also didn't film an intro to this video. So this video, I'm going to be reacting to some douche nozzles. I love that word. I use it way too much in my videos, but I mean, best word in the universe. Yeah, I'm just going to be reacting to those people and doing makeup and stuff because it's Christmas time, and be yourself and enjoy your holidays. That's really all I have to say. Sorry this intro is shaky. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you guys have had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Touch wood. Yeah, I don't want to jinx it, so enjoy the video.
Like men, it's funny. If you say that women ought to act more like men, this is considered sexist because it actually is sexist. But if you say that men ought to act more like women, this is considered progressive and forward thinking. The attempt to feminize men is ongoing on the left.
Nobody's saying that they should act a certain way or that they ought to act a certain way. That's not at all what we're saying. And yes, that would be very problematic if one were to say that men should act like women or women should act like men. Yes, that would be problematic. Yes, we agree. We're saying that men should be able to wear whatever they want. That's it. We're not saying that they have to wear dresses. We're not saying that they have to be more feminine. We're saying that if they like feminine things or if they want to wear feminine clothing, then let them.
Okay, so, right. I might have to keep that light on my face because I have no equipment down here, none of my lights. This video is what we call a mess. I'm going to put some makeup on and react to some of the people saying that there's no real men anymore, because why not? Let's just do this. So here I've got a few quotes. One is, where are all the real men? Another one is, real men don't exist anymore, and also bring back manly men. I don't understand, first off, bringing back manly men, I don't know what that really means, because the manliest of men in history often wore dress-like robes and things. So I'd say that's really a modern thing. You calling wearing a dress manly is actually more of a modern thing, because last time I checked, dresses only recently in history became something that was something women should only wear. So I don't know what you're on about. First off, I don't know why I understand why men have to be manly, but I don't understand why the definition of manly has to be not expressing yourself like Harry Styles is, because yes, I don't get it. And where are all the real men? See, I literally did a short documentary thing down in Torquay where I went around the town and I basically asked everyone what their definition of a real man was, and no one had the same answer. So what do you mean by real men? Everyone had a different definition of what a real man really was. None of them, might I add, included expression, I'm pretty sure. And one of the people who I thought was going to be judgmental because I popped up to him in Greg's, literally the guy said, well, I'll show you now. What is your definition of a real man?
Of a real man?
Yeah. No judgment. No judgment.
I don't know, to be honest.
Don't know. That's
a real man. There shouldn't be a definition for a real man.
Yes.
Because everybody's different.
Exactly.
So there shouldn't be a definition at all.
We're starting off this video great. No one's punched me yet, and you're very nice. So.
No, I won't punch you.
All right, have a nice day. The guy literally said that there shouldn't be a defined definition of it. It can be whatever you want it to be. And so, yeah. So actually, I don't know what you mean by where are all the real men, because, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my makeup and I'm going to come back to you guys, because I might as well finish reacting to some of these comments with some makeup on, because let's just show everyone that putting makeup on as the man that I am at the moment. I'm definitely identifying as a man, but a man who wants to dress femininely. Sometimes I come in feeling a bit non-binary, but for the purpose of this video, I'm a trans man just in general. So let's get some makeup on.
Get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been looking for a boy who can treat me right. Your dark hair with those eyes so bright. They look into my soul and it sparks my life. Can I take you there? Like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there? Back to when we felt like this was forever. Can I take you there?
Oh my god, I'm such
like it was the first time. Do you remember? Can I take you there?
Okay, so I have done my makeup, as you guys can see. I basically just did this cutesy look. I absolutely love it. I feel like I have to redo it at some point, because it is like one of the favourite looks I've done. But the thing is though, every new look I do always ends up being like one of the favourites of mine. So when it comes to the fact that people say that real men don't exist anymore, I'd agree. Because as I said on that documentary, I don't think the term real men should exist anymore. You can be a man. I'm not saying we need to like scrap all words like man or woman or anything like that. I'm just saying the word real man suggests that there should be some kind of boundaries to set. And I understand people like boundaries in society, but really I generally don't understand how it's going to harm cis people that much if we just kind of loosened up our ideas of real men and stuff like this. I've worn dresses in the past, you've seen in videos, I've literally dressed up as my girl self. I understand a lot of people like me, that me using that as an example will help people say, oh, well, you're not a real man. I understand people think that, but I'm also going to tell you that I don't give a shit, that I'm going to do the things I love. I love doing makeup. I love, at the moment, I've got some e.l.f. lip plumping gloss, and it's a very interesting sensation, so I'm going to put some more on. I love doing makeup looks. I don't feel more confident than there is no point in which I feel more confident than I do when I'm wearing makeup. I do not know why. It is just something that as soon as I put it on, as soon as I put on a look or put on some eyelashes or just something like that, a little bit of eyeliner, I immediately light up. I don't understand how in today's day and age people are still making a big fuss about someone wearing a dress, for crying out loud. Also, if you guys want me to do a full sort of like look, you're gonna have to let me know what exact look you'd want me to do in the comments down below. If it's this one, please let me know. This is just sort of an indie, like cutesy little like e-girl moment or e-boy moment. We love that. However, if you want me to do a look where I literally go through how I do the makeup, I didn't put any foundation or anything on today. I just did the eye makeup, so I can do this again properly or any other type of look. Let me know and I will choose one down in the comments down below. I love Harry's response, and it's exactly how I feel. Harry Styles doesn't give a single fuck about his Vogue cover backlash, and that is exactly how it should be. You shouldn't care. The way that he's finding a way to express himself in the way that he wants to. He makes fashion statements. He explores the way that he dresses, and that should be up to him. So, for example, I don't understand people like Candace Owens that tweeted from the Vogue magazine sort of cover where he's wearing a dress with all the photos and things. There's no society that can survive without strong men. The East knows this. In the West, the steady feminization of our men at the same time that Marxism is being taught to our children is not a coincidence. It is an outright attack. Bring back manly men. So I think there was a hashtag going around or something called hashtag bring back manly men. Okay, if we're going to still use the term manly or whatever that's meant to mean, because there's so many different ways of being a man, so I don't understand how manly can be a single term, but I understand how these people can use it in their ways of, oh, I'm just going to generalise an entire gender. Harry said on Vogue magazine, there's so much joy to be had playing with clothes. I've never thought too much about what it means. It just becomes this extended part of creating something. And I think that's how everyone should think, but then again I realise that I'm just saying this to the void. The people who agree with Candace Owens aren't going to listen to me, especially seeing as I'm sitting here in a full makeup look, doing whatever I'm doing right now. Like, they're not going to listen to me. So I don't know if I have much else to say. There was a bunch of Bible quotes about how whatever it is must not, like, man must not wear women's attire, but what does it women's attire even mean? Because, you know, in history men have worn dresses and you know, robes and things anyway, so at what point in history are we talking about men's and women's clothing? So at that point it gets so complicated. The complexity of the minds of bigoted people is unbelievable. So, I mean, I don't know if I can try and explain it to them because it would just be a waste of my time, I think, at the end of the day. I'm going to leave you guys to the outro where I did my last makeup look. But, look, I understand people want to bring back real men. They want to bring back manly men, but that is not going to happen. Men are starting to realise more and more and more that they don't have to be bound by these constructions of society, and yes, society seems to be more volatile towards people perceived as men who wear like feminine clothing or what's seen as women's clothing than, for example, a woman in a suit, etc. So when I started dressing masculine, for me, it was way easier when I started dressing manly, when I was perceived as a woman, as in before my transition when I was wearing men's clothes. It didn't really become an issue. However, the only time that it has really become an issue, me expressing myself, is now more recently when I have been perceived as a man and I have been experimenting with feminine clothing and makeup and things like that. And I'm not saying it isn't hard for women who express themselves masculinely and stuff like that. However, there is this extra volatile thing of how people seem to feel the need to think that we need these manly men, otherwise society is going to die. But it's not like it's not like ugh, like, you know, prehistoric times where like the animals needed the big male of the species to, I don't know, fight off a certain thing. Like, I don't understand in modern society why this is still in it. Anyway, I don't think I can. I don't think I'm going to be going on too long. So honestly, I'm just chatting into the void. So there's not much I can. There's not much else I can say. So to the outro. Also, yes, I am wearing a very cute Pikachu onesie. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a Pikachu onesie. I have ears. I even have a tail. Where's my tail? There she is. So if you wonder what I'm wearing during this video, it's literally that. Where's my gaming stream? I'm practically a cam girl at this point. So I didn't buy this recently, in case you guys think I'm a nutcase. I actually bought this when I was a 14-year-old weeb, so yeah. So I said I filmed an outro to this video. I didn't. Looking back now, And so this is my outro. Do 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 da 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 da. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. I should be posting more on my channel. It's just exams and stuff. You know how it be being a student. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye. Merry holidays.